We are live.
Okay. We'll just wait for 1 second or 2 seconds before we actually begin. Are we live, Noor? اوكي تمام. السلام عليكم، تقبل الله طاعتكم. ان شاء الله تكونون مرتاحين عقب الفطور. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy that you guys are here to congratulate and to see the wonderful projects that our full stack students have been working on. Now, before we begin, I just want to give a little overview of who we are as Coded. So Coded, we are the first coding academy in the Middle East. We were established in 2015 in Kuwait. We teach full stack development, game development. We did some data boot camps, and we also teach Coded juniors, our younger students. Throughout the years, we have run at Coded more than 35 boot camps, graduating more than 400 students who are equipped with the technical skills required to be full stack developers and build mobile applications and dynamic websites. Now, all these boot camps, we ran them in Kuwait and outside of Kuwait, in KSA, in Bahrain, in Jordan, and inshallah, more regions, more countries to come. Let's talk a little bit about the full stack bootcamp, which is the reason why we're all here today. So like I said, the full stack bootcamp, we teach our students, our 27 graduating students in this cohort, the basic skills needed to be able to build and design their own mobile applications and websites. This bootcamp ran for 13 weeks. We had classes 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. Now that might seem a little too intense for you, but trust us, it was not nearly enough. Our students were, let's say, highly engaging students, and they enjoyed, let's hope, their experience during this online bootcamp where they learned all the skills they need to be able to bring their ideas to life. Let's talk a little bit about the curriculum. So they learned JavaScript. That was the main language used in this bootcamp. In addition to that, they were taught Node.js, Express, React, and React Native, as well as web development using HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. Now, this capstone project that you are about to see, the students came up with the ideas on their own, and they formed their own teams, and they built everything from complete scratch, almost. They had 2 weeks to do that, so that's such a short period of time. Now we'll have 7 groups presenting their projects. Each group will be presenting the platforms that they built, and then if you have any questions, feel free to share them with us on YouTube. Now we're going to start with the first project, which is called Petli, with Taiba, Maryam, Advi, Salim, and Hamoud. If you guys are ready, you can go ahead and share your screen, please. And we'll get...
All right. عليكم جميعا.
السلام عليكم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يلا شباب. 5 4 3 2 1. Hello everybody. My name is Hamoud Al-Anzi, and I will be starting you off today representing Team Maths. Team Maths is a cheeky acronym comprising of the wonderful people that I had the pleasure of working with this project: Maryam Al-Umar, Adbi Hmeidawi, Taiba Thnayan, me, and Salim Al-Hajri. This is our project, Petli. Pet ownership has been internationally on an upward trend for the last 40 years. So there are now more households with pets than ever before. As we all know, taking care of a pet is not an easy task. It's an arduous and thankless responsibility. Just like it takes a village to raise a child, the same is true for taking a pet. It's not a one-to-one analogy, but roll with it. This is where our app Petli comes to the picture. We aim to make it easier for the owners to delegate some of the pressures of having a pet maybe they go to a vacation, maybe they have an emergency, myriads of reasons. But what we aim, but instead of boring you with a high level overview, I think it's better for the app to speak to itself. So I will hand it over to my talented teammates, Mariam Al-Umar and Taybat Nayan, to demo the app.
Thank you, Hamoud. As you can see, when you first start the app, you are going to see an onboarding screen that shows a brief description of the app. You can either go through the screens or you can skip them. I will be logging in as a pet owner, which is Mariam, myself. And here you can see all of my pets. Now, all of my pets are okay when left alone if I'm on a short vacation, except Apollo. It is Apollo has high maintenance issues. So I will go and book for him a host. So I'm going here and I can check all the hosts that are available to take care of him. I can check Hassan and go over his place. I like his place, so I'm going to read some reviews about him. He's an excellent host, amazing with pets. Okay, I liked the reviews. كلمة مادحة. I will book now with him. I will book for Apollo from the 3rd of May till the 5th of May. 3rd till the 5th of May. Okay. And once I confirm the booking, it will appear in the inbox tab. Here, all the requests that are still pending will appear in this page. Once the host accepts the request, it will appear in the booking tab. And you can see over here the profile tab. You can edit your profile and view it. And now I leave you with Taiba to continue the host side of the app.
Okay, hello. I'm Taiba and I'm gonna be acting as Hassan, the host. So I will log in into his account. I'm gonna check my password. Okay, sign in. I received in my inbox invitation to book Mariam's pet, Apollo. So I'm gonna click on that. I'm gonna check on the date from 3rd of May. I'm free. So I'm gonna go ahead and accept it. Once I accept it, I can see it in the reservation page. You can see that her pet Apollo is booked with me. And I can click on that, call her, discuss more about the pet. And by that, you can see the hosts page. And I'm going to log out and leave you with my colleague, Adbi, to talk about the technical achievement in this project.
Thank you, Taiba and Mariam, for demoing the application. In this section, I will highlight some of the technical achievements that we worked hard on during the development of this app. Things like adding validations for the sign-up both from the front end and the back end, also in adding pets and bookings. Hosts are able to upload an array of images using image picker and multer. In addition, users can have 2 different profiles as a host and as an owner at the same time and switch between them at any time. We feel that our app has the foundations to add more features for our future plans, and that's what Salim will tell you right now.
Okay, thank you, Adbi. I couldn't have said it any better. Now we will wrap things up. Now we're going to talk about the future plans with Petly. Nothing about it is tentative, but we're continually developing and refining the ideas. First of all, we're thinking of building a forum for the pet community to get the whole community connected and get the whole members where they can share the tips, stories, and guidance for any new member. What comes next is developing a real-time chat or a live chat between the host and the pet owner. Also comes along with that the notifications where you can notify the host for a vet visit or sending a picture for you on daily basis. Fourth, we're thinking of implementing a geolocation service where you can share your location and find the nearest host in town. Last but not least, payment gateway, which is going to facilitate online payments and transactions. In conclusion, we would like to thank you all for attendance and listening. Feel free to ask any question.
Thank you, Team Petli. يعطيكم العافية. Well done. You can stop sharing your screen. And we will, now as always, if anyone has any questions related to this application, feel free to send us the question on YouTube and we'll be happy to answer it. Up next we have, whoops, there seems to have been a technical glitch. So up next we have Team I Will. Team I Will consists of Sally, Hana, Aisha, Haya, and Noura. If you guys are ready, you can go ahead and share your screen and start. Ladies, okay.
Yes. All right. Hello, everyone. We are group Algorithm. We are a team of 5. This is Haya, and my colleagues are Sally, Hana, Noura, and Aisha. So basically, our project is about creating a list of habits that you want to achieve in your daily life. But the problem is that there are some traps that could prevent you from reaching your habits. We all have been in this situation where we have avoided our habits. We sometimes say to ourselves, I will do this thing some other day. Like, for example, I will work out next week. And we all know that some other day never appears on our calendar, so we will never accomplish them. Or sometimes we wait to take action until we feel ready. But when are we going to feel ready? We never know. Because if we don't push ourselves to do something, we will be waiting forever. All those things that I have mentioned are problems because it is affecting everyone who has a certain habits that they want to achieve within a certain time frame. And since those are the problems, we as a team came up with an amazing name for our app, which is called I Will. The meaning behind this name is a self-motivation and also means that I'm able to perform and achieve my habits. And now I will leave you with Aisha to talk about the solutions.
iWill application can help you with planning your schedule to create healthy new habits, reminding you throughout your day and analyzing your daily progress. Also helps you form long-lasting positive habits, motivating you to keep going and helping you to celebrate your success. Track your daily habits and having a feedback response is what encourages you to keep going. And now Hana will demoing the app.
User who don't have an account must visit the sign up page and create a new one. User can write their information to create a new account. But because I already have an account, I will sign in with my account. And it will directly log in with my habit list page. As it's shown, I have 2 habits in my list, and each habit is synced with the progress bar. Whenever I click on the checkbox, the progress bar will be updated. Also, each habit has details. For example, I want to walk 10,000 steps for today, but I only walk 7,000 steps, so I can write it as a comment, 7,000 steps for today. And it will be saved under my habit details. Also, I can add a new habit. For example, I want to add coding category, educational, and the details, learning more about React Native, for example. And it will be directly in my list. And also I can delete a wrong habit. For example, I write spelling mistake or anything, I can delete it. In addition, I can visit my profile to check my information. If there is something wrong, I can go to edit my profile. For example, I want to edit my email here. And it will be directly updated on my profile page. And now I will log out to leave you with Sally to talk about the technical achievements.
In terms of technical achievements, we have been using React Native and Express JavaScript. In terms of the team, we gained different strengths. Some people are better at styling, others at front end, back end, dealing with the database. Another achievement is also doing stuff for the first time in the project. For example, dealing with different things in the database, content libraries, which is an achievement, but also a challenge, because trying to understand how each content library works was a bit challenging sometimes, and some things conflicted. But overall, we learned a lot, and we learned by putting different code together, and we hope to achieve more with our app in the future. So I'll leave you with Noura to tell you more about our future plans.
Okay, for our future plan, we're planning on adding a friend list, planning on adding challenge between a friend, add chat and call functionality, challenge of the week, month, notification, and reminder. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Team I Will. يعطيكم العافية. You guys did an amazing job. You can take a breather right now. So let me just tell everyone in the audience right now. So what you see today is just خلينا نقول ثمرة تعبهم coming to life. If you're interested in joining our upcoming full stack bootcamp, you can just go to our website, joincoded.com, learn all about it, and apply. The next bootcamp, the summer cohort, will be starting in a few weeks. So end of this month, inshallah. Thank you again, Team I Will. Up next, we have Team Beza. I guess you can guess what the project is about. It's related to money, yes. With Adil, Abdurrahman, and Hussein. تفضلوا شباب.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. My name is Adil. I'm part of a team comprised of 3. So it's me, myself, Rahman, and Hussein. We've been working on an application, a budgeting application. We've named it Beza. So it has a bit of local flair with the naming. We've created this application for people who have issues with budgeting. Now, we see a lot of people, or I've heard from a lot of friends that come middle of the month and they've actually spent all their accumulated money. And it's been such a problem that banks have recently been doing marketing campaigns to make spending easier. Now, we don't want to do that because that doesn't remedy the problem. Rather than making spending easier, we'd like to have it so that you actually can control what you're spending. Besides just doing the spending tracker, we've also introduced part of the application for children. So there's an accompaniment app so that you could actually form these habits in young adults so that it comes up and grows with them with time. So we'd like to take you on a tour of our app. So we'll get started. If once you sign up, the data required is just your name, your salary, and your salary date, so that we could actually give you a new progress every salary cycle. Of course, we already have a registered user. We'd like to log into the registered user instead of creating a new one. So we log in as Aziz. Aziz has a salary of 2,000 KD, and his billing cycle is at the beginning of the month, or his salary cycle is at the beginning of the month. Now, at first glance, this is the landing page. You'll see that you're greeted with everything you need to know at a glance. So Aziz has a salary of 2,000 KD. So far, he's spent 300 KD out of 2,000, and he's gained extra income of 100. Now, this extra income is income that isn't repeated monthly. So it's not like a salary. If we can see down there, it's from rent and from freelancing. So let's try to log in our a transaction. So we'd like to create an expense. Let's renew the gym membership for an annual, let's say 360. So 360 KD. And we have predefined categories. So let's put gym. And you'll see that the chart changes down there into the gym, the expenses. It's 48%. And his remaining money has also decreased. If we take a look at profile view, so in the side drawer. Now this is Aziz. As you notice, Aziz has 2 children that he's registered in the app. Let's try to register with an allowance, of course. This is the allowance that you specify for the child. So let's register a 3rd child. So for us to register the 3rd child, Abdurrahman. Yes. For us to register the 3rd child, we'd like to make it as easy as possible for the child, of course. So the sort of a parental control, we let the parent actually do the registration for them. So let's register Khalid with an allowance of 100. There's no need to put a goal for now. And now we have a QR code. If we scan the QR code, the application has already, from the child side, has already logged in. So it's less friction for the child, it's easier. And that way, we have a simple version of the application for the child. So it's just, you can do a transaction and that's his monthly allowance. There's no need to put any extra bells and whistles. So we want to actually form these habits and make it easy for them. Now I'll leave you with Abdurrahman, and Abdurrahman can talk about the challenges we've faced and any future iterations we'd like to do with the app.
Thank you. So the main challenge that we faced was a technical one. As Adil mentioned earlier in the presentation, one of the features that we offer our users is the ability to set a specific salary date. For example, one user can have his salary date set for the 1st of the month, another one can have it set for the 15th of the month, and a third one could have it set on the 21st of the month, basically any day. What this means is that the progress card resets at different dates for different users. So figuring out how to set the algorithm for this feature was something that we wrestled with. As for future iterations, one of the ideas that we're greatly excited about is introducing gamification, mainly as it relates to the child's experience. For example, we can offer badges and other incentives to make the experience exciting and playful. Another feature that we would like to introduce is localization. So while there are quite a few budgeting apps out there right now, none of them are in Arabic. So by offering localization, we feel that we'll be able to serve a certain segment of the market that hasn't been served. Thank you for your time. And now if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you, team Beza. Sorry for the mispronunciation earlier. You guys did an amazing job. We're so proud of you. And this is a very much needed application. Thank you again. And now that we have, learned all about how to take care of our pets, finding hosts for them, we learned how to set goals for ourselves and try to stick to them. We learned how to try and save money. Now we'll move on to personal grooming. So team him and her will be presenting next with Abrar, Badr, Khalid, Fatima, and Layla. If you guys are ready, تفضلوا حياكم. You can start sharing your screen and go ahead.
Hello everyone. Our group consists of me, Layla, Khalid, Badr, Fatima, and Abrar. Let me tell you what happened with me. A couple weeks ago, I was trying to book an appointment with salon, but the problem was I must take the appointment within their working hours. whether by phone, which was busy all the time, or by paying them a visit, which needs a time with my busy schedule. For hours, I do remember that I need to take an appointment after working hours are over. So we came up with this solution to take care of your beauty. Our Hem and Hair app allows you to avoid the busy phone lines and stop wasting time by waiting. It allows you to book your appointment with your favorite specialist whenever you like. Now, I leave you with my colleagues Khalid and Badr to walk you through our amazing project.
Khalid?
All right, sorry, I was muted. Okay, I'll be taking you over the web app or the dashboard for the salon managers that we built using React. So as a salon manager, as soon as I heard about the Him and Her app, I thought that it's an extraordinary idea that can help me with the growth of my business by enhancing the customer experience, by at least not having him to wait in the, or at least having him skip the waiting lines when visiting my salon. So I approached the app managers in order to sign up with them and join their platform. The process was smooth. I got signed up, and now I can log into my account. So let's do that. As soon as I log in, I'll be able to view my account or salon information and update them if needed. All looks good right now. No need to update anything. As a salon, the first thing I need to have are specialists. So the app allows me to view whom are my specialists and add the new ones if needed. But let's skip this part for now because I don't have any new specialists yet. I can also view the categories that I have in my salon. For now, I do have hair and skincare. I do actually have a new service in the skincare category. So let's add that, which is treatment. The price of it is 10 KD. And it's created. So now I need to assign a specialist to provide the service. And I do have Badr who do this service. So I assigned him. It's all good. Now let's move on with Badr to introduce the user interface that was built using React Native. Badr, the mic is yours.
Hello, everyone. I guess I'm going to do the user flow. I think my team thinks that I need a haircut. So first, as soon as we open the app, we're going to be greeted with a page of sign in, sign up, or create an account later. Let's click on create account later. We're going to be introduced with this amazing hand-drawn images of male and female that you can choose. And based on this choice that you make, you're going to be whether looking at male or female salons based on the category. Let's go back. As soon as we go back, we can go also to the sign up. Sign up, we can go give our details. So the app itself will remember who are we, what gender are we, and what's the email, phone number, and etc. Let's log in with our accounts. As soon as we log into the account, we will be we'll be navigated to the salons list. As you see, the theme is based on the gender. The gender, like the female gender, has this beautiful purple background, and the male gender has that previous, also beautiful blue background. Of course, we care for both genders. We have a menu, and in the menu we will have a profile. A profile where you can edit your profile, everything about your profile. And let's go back to the salons list. And let's choose one of the salons. For example, this is a new salon. Apparently, they don't have any categories yet. Although I could tell that what is the working hour, their phone number. I could call them, ask them about what services they have. Let's go back. Let's choose another salon. Lovely. This salon has multiple categories. Now, let's say I want to do haircuts, for example. I'll be greeted with the services, with the price of each service. I could click on whatever service I want. Then I could choose which specialist and specify the time. You can notice that the select button is red because I haven't selected any time yet. So let's say I will select 4:30. And tomorrow. Okay, sure. You see now it's green, so I can book the appointment. And I will be greeted with the appointment detail, with the date, time, and the specialist name, the salon's name, and the price. If I want to book another appointment, I could just click on book another appointment, and I'll be back into the salon's list page. This is for the demo. And now let's go to the technical things that we faced through the app with Fatma.
Hello, everyone. This is Fatma. Let me share with you the challenges and difficulties we faced during working on Him and Her app. Almost discover errors and bugs, then start search a solution to solve them. Search about libraries that cover our needs, using them easily. And finally, React Native, and it's smooth, sometimes working and sometimes it's crashing. This is the end of challenges we faced. Let's move to Abrar to inform us about the future plans.
Thank you, Fatma. To sum up, we had so many future plans. The first one, add filter for salons area. If you want to book at a specific area, you will choose the area and it will show every salon in it. The second, add call button and live chat between customer and specialist. The third, allow salons admins to sell their products. Finally, buy a voucher or book an appointment for someone else. This is our fabulous application. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, team Him and Her. This is a very useful application, especially with the Eid coming up. So I'm sure our audience members are dying to, to try it out. Now, just as a reminder, the team that you just saw was team Him and Her with Abrar, Badr, Khalid, Fatma, and Layla. Up next, we have a solo person who built this project by himself. Team name or the application name is The Key. So Mohammed Saraj, if you are ready, you can go ahead and show us your project.
Hi. When we speak about society, So when we speak about society, we always say that in order for the society to become better, individuals need to start changing themselves. Many of us, including me, listening to this from a motivational YouTube video or somewhere on TV, then start thinking, like, how, what change? How do we start? We tend to start by seeing more videos or some of change of some of our habits here and there, but then what? Some of us lose their way in the middle of the process. Some of us might forget why they already started. We need to be reminded always. Some won't even change because they don't want to change or they don't know how to change. So I thought to myself that we need a key. Not a magical key, but a key that we try to open many doors with it to keep us going. So I made one because إن الله لا يغير نفسا إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. Hi, my name is Mohammed Sarraj and I made this app. The Key is an app, a little one, but effective. It's made its main idea inverted from a book called the 5 a.m. Club, which tells us a very good way to change ourselves. The book suggests that we should wake up at 5 a.m. daily for 6 days and do certain things after waking up. Now I will log in to show you some of its features. So mainly I made 3 streaks as the book suggests. The first one is for waking up, and its time frame only will be only activated from 5 a.m. to 5:20. The second one will be for exercising. It will be activated from 5:21 a.m. to 5:40. The third one is for the meditation, praying or thinking. It will be activated only from 5:41 to 6 a.m. So, and I added some quotes in the start page so you can have some energy. It will change daily. I also added some checklist, some habits checklist. You can do it daily in 1 week, and it will be changed week by week because we need to be reminded, as I said. You can give a stranger a smile, or you can say thank you. Also, I added the friends feature because people are competitive. So we go to Shaib and we see his streaks. We go on and check if he's not doing his thing. We go and motivate him. Maybe we ask him, and people will be people and need to compete with each other. These checklist features will be resetted every 12 hours, so you can do it day by day, and it will count as one of your features, one of your checklists. For the difficulties that I had, the Ramadan timing, it was really difficult for me as a banker, and I had a lot to do with the recent known things that you know here. So I had to work 12 hours while doing the app, and that was really tiring, but I managed. I had another problem, which is the checklist problem with the styling. It will be patched in the next update. And yeah, that's what I had for the problems. With the next patches, I will add a pointing system. So it will count your points for every week that you finish with the streak, and with everything that you do with the checklist daily. And that's my little key.
Thank you, Muhammad. And what a useful application to have during Ramadan, especially the checklist with the good deeds, because we all we all need constant reminders. So thank you for that. يعطيك العافية. And just as a reminder again for all our audience members, if you have any questions for any of the team members or any of the teams presenting, we're just gonna collect all the questions through YouTube, and then we'll ask them towards the end of the demo, because I know we already missed a question, I think, about Petli. So we'll definitely go back to that. If you have any other questions for any other teams, you can, again, go ahead and share them on YouTube, and we're not gonna forget them, inshallah. So up next, we have team S965 with Ali, Lari, and Ali. Let's go, team S965. If you're ready, you can share your screen and take it away.
السلام عليكم، مبارك عليكم باقي الشهر. اليوم أنا ضاري كمال وعلي الطبطباي وعلي الجريدان، كان معنا عباس باقر. راح نعرض لكم الابلكيشن اللي سويناه، سوكر 965. شنو فكرته وليش سويتوا هالابلكيشن؟ خلينا ناخذ من وقتكم شوي ونشرح الابلكيشن. سوكر 965 راح يسهل طريقة الحجز حق الناس اللي تمارس كرة القدم هني بالملاعب الموجودة بالكويت. شلون راح يسهلها؟ أنا أقول لكم، بدال لا يقعد ينطر الريال عشان يقدر يحجز الملعب، يقدر يدش عن طريق الابلكيشن بضغطة زر يحجز ويريح راسه. هم في ميزة ثانية هالابلكيشن. شنو هي الميزة؟ إذا أنت حاب إنك تلعب بس ما عندك فريق أو ما عندك فريق تباري، تقدر تدش بالابلكيشن تختار إنك يا تدش مع فريق أو إنك أنت تباري فريق. والحين مع علي راح يعطيكم نبذة عن الابلكيشن وشنو الاشياء اللي حاشتنا كتحدي واحنا نسوي هالابلكيشن.
شكرا ضاري. طبعا مثل ما انتم شايفين بدايه الابلكيشن مثل باقي الابلكيشنز اللي شفتوهم ساين ان بيج. اذا انت ما عندك ساين ان بيج تقدر تسوي ساين اب، بس احنا اوريدي عندنا يوزر فخل ندش الابلكيشن عن طريق اليوزر اللي احنا مسوينه. اول ما تدش الابلكيشن يعطيك الهوم بيج. الهوم بيج عباره عن اخر الملاعب اللي انضافت حق الابلكيشن، فاذا انت حاب مثلا تشيك على اي ملعب اي معلومات زياده عنه دش عليه ويعطيك الديتيلز مال الملعب. الابلكيشن عباره عن 5 اختيارات، منهم الساين اوت، هوم، ماي تيم، فيلدز وتيمز. بما ان فكره البرنامج اساسيه انك تحجز ملاعب، فخلينا نروح حق الفيلدز اوبشن. راح تشوف هني كل الملاعب الموجوده بالموقع، فاذا انت حاب تحجز اي ملعب فيهم، مثلا نطلع على ملعب العبدلي يعطيك هني معلومات عنه، واذا حاب تحجز عندك البوك بوتن هذا تدش عليه يعطيك الاوقات المتاحه عشان تقدر تحجز الوقت اللي انت يعجبك فيه. الجزء الثاني من الابلكيشن اللي هو التيمز. انت عندك طريقتين انك يعني تنضم حق تيم، يا انه you create your own team او انه you join a team. اذا احنا حابين مثلا انا اوريدي مسوي ساين ان، اليوزر اللي انا فيه منضم حق تيم اسمه كيفان ستارز، فخلينا نشيك على التيمز الموجودين اذا بضيف حق تيم ثاني. هذه كل التيمز الموجودين بالابلكيشن. مثلا انا حاب انضم حق تيم العربي، ادش على العربي يعطيني التيم ممبرز والجوين تيم. التيم ممبرز يعطيني اللاعبين الموجودين بالتيم نفسه، ومجرد ما اطق جوين تيم يو جوين تيم العربي اشيك على الماي تيم بيج راح تشوف انه انضفت حق ملعب حق فريق العربي. حلو، الحين خلينا نجرب نسوي فريق جديد، خلينا نسميه كود. مجرد ما تطق كرييت تشيك بالتيمز راح تلقى ان في فريق جديد انضاف اسمه كود، تدش عليه تسوي جوين تيم وتشوف ان بالماي تيم صرت انا منضم حق فريق كود. هذا باختصار الابلكيشن. طبعا اخر شيء عندنا الساين اوت، تسوي ساين اوت واترككم مع ضاري يشرح عن الفيوتشر بلانز اللي حابين نسويها ان شاء الله. ضاري لك المايك.
الاشياء اللي حابين نضيفها بالمستقبل، نسوي جدول ترتيب حق الفرق او الاشخاص اللي مسجلين عن طريق الابلكيشن، اللي حجزوا من قبل بالابلكيشن، عشان يقدر يشوف احصائياته وشنو ترتيبه بالابلكيشن سواء من نتائجه فوز او خساره. وحابين نضيف ميزه ثانيه راح تخدم وايد ناس، خلينا نقول تلعب كره هالفتره، سالفه اللبس، بدل لا يقعدون بالجروب انت البس اسود احنا ابيض، راح نوفر لهم اصداريات عن طريق الابلكيشن، يختار اللون اللي يبيه عشان يقدر يميز بين ربعه اللي معاه بالفريق والفريق اللي ضده. ونقدر ان نضيف الدوريات العظمى عشان حق اللي حاب انه يتابع فريقه عن طريق الابلكيشن يقدر يشوف نتائج فريقه واخبار فريقه عن طريق هالابلكيشن. وهم حابين ان نضيف لعبات ثانيه مثل ملاعب كره الطائره او كره السله او كره قدم الصالات. في وايد ناس الحين هابين بكره قدم الصالات، يقدرون يحجزون عن طريق الابلكيشن ان شاء الله بالمستقبل لما نضيفهم. حق اي واحد عنده اي سؤال عن الملاعب يتفضل يسالنا، ويعطيكم العافيه على الاستماع.
Thank you, team S965. Gawakamalla. I'm sure there are a lot of fans of soccer اللي حابين يستخدمونه ودهم الحين الابلكيشن يكون deployed already عشان يبلشون يستخدمونه عشان يتحركون شوية مع رمضان، تعرفون الواحد كله قاعد. Again, Gawakamalla. And with the next team, we have Team Panic. And just a little note, this is not an exclamation point هذه كرفتة. It's an upside down tie with team Ahmed, Abdul Jawad, Muhammad and Muhammad. If you guys are ready, you can go ahead and share your screen.
مساء الخير ويعطيكم العافية. بالبداية حاب إني أشكر كودد على ال4 أشهر اللي طافوا، كان من أجمل الأشهر اللي تعلمنا فيهم من الصفر للي أنتوا راح تشوفونها اليوم وشفتوا مع زملائي قبل. بيوم من الأيام كنت راد من شاليهات الخيران، وصار قدامي حادث. الحادث كان مروع بكل ما تعنيه الكلمة من معنى، لدرجة أني أنا ما عرفت أتصرف عدل. ولكن طبعا تواصلت مع الإدارة العامة للطوارئ وتم إنقاذ الوضع الحمد لله. كلنا بحياتنا نمر بمواقف صعبة ما نعرف شلون نتصرف فيها، أو مرات نتمنى أن يكون تصرفنا بشكل أسرع أو الأشياء صارت بشكل أسرع. والحين مع تطور التكنولوجي وفي ظل الظروف الحالية احنا طلعنا بفكرة الابليكيشن مالنا ألا وهو بانيك. أنا أحمد وعبد الجواد حسين محمد الشويعي ومحمد سامح طبعا معنا حسن. فكرة البرنامج باختصار هي أن احنا نقدر نتواصل مع الإدارات الخاصة بالطوارئ عن طريق الصوت الفيديو واللوكيشن. الحين مع عبد الجواد.
عبد الجواد, I think your mic is muted.
عبد الجواد لما نبيك تتكلم ما تتكلم.
اعتذر يا جماعة المايك كان ميوت. نفترض ان في احد ما التزم بارشادات المرور، اوكي، وصار في معاه حادث، والحادث كان فظيع وشنيع، اوكي، وانا كنت موجود بهالمكان اللي صار فيه الحادث، وبتصرف باي طريقه، بتواصل مع اداره العمليات وبطلب النجده باسرع طريقه. حاليا انا فتحت الابلكيشن، راح ادش كيوزر، طبعا اسرع طريقه راح اطلب فيها النجده انه راح اختار الامرجنسي اللي عندي، وانا بالمكان نفسه اللي صار فيه الحادث، والحادث جدا فظيع وانا مو عارف اتصرف. طبعا هنا راح اسجل الفيديو اللي صار فيه الحادث. طبعا هذا ايميوليتر ما راح اقدر احط الموقف اللي صار عن طريق الايميوليتر او اي فيديو حاليا، بس هذا اللايف لوكيشن طبعا المكان اللي انا موجود فيه حاليا، وعن طريق التليفون راح يشتغل تماما. طبعا هذه بيانات اليوزر اللي انا مسوي ريجستر بالابلكيشن. راح ادز الطلب حق اداره العمليات. طبعا هنا راح نشوف الطلب اللي انا دزيته حاليا بالوقت اللي هو وبالتاريخ اللي هو 2/5. طبعا انا بتصرف باي طريقه، ابي اسوي شيء على اساس ان اساعد الشخص، ما ادري هو قاعد يموت او يعني ما ادري ايش قاعد يصير معاه، وبتصرف. فادش عندي بالابلكيشن راح يوفر لي ارشادات. الارشادات هذه راح اقدر اشوف منها شنو اقدر، مثلا انا الحين تعرض الشخص للحادث، اقدر اشوف شنو يعني شنو الارشادات اللي اقدر اوفرها واساعد الشخص نفسه عن طريق الابلكيشن. عندنا هنا الحوادث، وهنا اذا كان الحادث عن طريق حريق مثلا. وهني اذا تعرض الشخص لاصابه خطيره بكوفيد 19 واعراضه كانت يعني قويه مثل ما نشوف حاليا. طبعا هني عندنا الدرور مال الابلكيشن. محمد موجود؟
ايه فالحين بعد ما خذيت اليوزر، خذيت الريكوست من اليوزر، انا كادمن للاوبريشن راح اشيك على الامرجنسي ريكوست اللي وصل لي من عبد الجواد. فمثل ما انتم شايفين هذا الداشبورد الخاص في الاوبريشن. راح يكون عندنا اشعارات للحالات اللي توصل اول باول لمسؤول العمليات. وعندنا في البارت اليسار اللي هو النيو كيسز، اللي هي راح تكون الحالات اللي واصله للاوبريشن، فمن خلالها نقدر نسوي ابديت حق ستاتس الحاله، ونعرض تفاصيل الكيس. فهذا من خلاله نقدر نشوف اللوكيشن والفيديو اللي من خلاله دز اليوزر حق الاوبريشن. وبالنسبه لليوزر، الادمن يقدر ينشئ مستخدم جديد راح يعطي الصلاحيه للموظف اللي مسجل انه يقدر يدخل من خلالها لوحه تحكم الاوبريشن. ومثل ما انتم شايفين تحت عندنا الكلوز كيسز، هذه الحالات اللي الاوبريشن خلصت منها. وفي عندنا الاكتف الاس او اس هم. طبعا هذا هني الاوبريشن يقدر يسوي اكسبورت على احصائيه الموظفين اللي عنده من خلال بياناتهم، يعني كبي دي اف او اكسل فايل. وفي الداشبورد عندنا احصائيه الحالات اللي صارت خلال اليوم نفسه. والحين اخليكم مع زميلي محمد يشرح لكم الفيوتشر بلان للابلكيشن والتطبيق.
طبعا قبل ما نتكلم عن الفيوتشر بلانز لازم نتكلم عن الفيتشرز او البلاتفورمز اللي احنا استخدمناها في الابلكيشن. اول حاجه بعد ما شفنا الفيتشرز بتاعت الابلكيشن في الابلكيشن وفي الداشبورد، خليني بس اكلمكم عن بعض التقنيات اللي استخدمناها فيما يخص بناء الابلكيشن. اول حاجه استخدمنا رياكت نيتيف which is a cross platform، بنقدر نستخدمه للاي او اس وللاندرويد. وبالنسبه للداشبورد استخدمنا رياكت جي اس. وبالنسبه واحنا بنستخدم رياكت جي اس استخدمنا بعض التقنيات زي تيل ويند سي اس اس، استخدمنا اكسبريس جي اس او نود جي اس للباك اند اللي هو في ما يخص ربط الابلكيشن بالداتابيز وبالسيرفر سايد. بعد كده هنتكلم عن الفيوتشر بلانز. الفيوتشر بلانز عندنا ان احنا نقدر نضيف للمستخدم انه يبقى فيه شات بوت. الشات بوت ده بيساعد اليوزر للفريكوينتلي asked questions بالانسرز بتاعتها. وبعد كده هيكون عندنا في الاوبريشن نقدر نضيف للاوبريشن ان هو يبعت عن طريق ابلكيشن صغير يكون مع الشخص الاقرب للحادث، يبعت له اللوكيشن ويبعت له الفيديو بحيث ان هو يقدر يتعامل او يتوجه بشكل اسرع لحل المشكله. شكرا.
Thank you, Team Panic. يعطيكم ألف عافية. That was a very comprehensive demo. I'm sure everyone appreciated being taken through this whole ginormous platform that you built. Again, thank you, Ahmed, Abdeljawad, Muhammad, and Muhammad. Now, there was one question for Team Petley. So, Team Petley, if you can answer that question that was on YouTube, the mic is yours. Any one of you can open your mic and answer it.
Okay, what was the question?
Okay, so the question was how can I do interviews with the users who will host my pet?
Oh, yes, you can. بالfuture طبعا purposes احنا we're gonna have the ability for you to talk اللي هو real time chat. So you have the ability to talk to the host by himself and explain, like discuss more information about that.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Taiba, for answering that question. I'm sure the person who asked it appreciates it. Now, before we end today's demo, I want to thank everyone again for tuning in. Thank you especially to the students. Thank you to all the instructors that were with the students every step of the way. And thank you also to the students' friends and families who were supporting them. يعطيكم ألف عافية جميعاً. And remember, if you're interested in joining our upcoming bootcamp, make sure to visit joincoded.com. You can also talk to us on Instagram, on Twitter. That's our handle over there. And you can also WhatsApp us if you have any questions about any of our programs. Thank you again.